An interesting article was shared by Next Big Future. I'll put a link in the description below to the article on their website, which shows you what's going on in Germany. Which legacy auto manufacturers are, well, increasing their sales. By the way, there's one of them, and which are losing sales. Everyone except that one. And then it compares those to Tesla. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. My name is Sam Evans, and you're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you here. Thank you to our Patreon supporters. Really appreciate what you guys do. And thank you to everyone else for subscribing to the channel and watching the videos and just, supporting the movement, supporting the encouragement for people to do what's logical, what makes sense for them to save money, to help us all as well contribute to the world just being a better place. Now, some of you have posted a few articles recently on our Facebook group. Join the Facebook group, by the way. I'll put a link in the description below, saying how there's now electric buses being deployed in different countries around the world. And my goodness, when I see these, it makes me go, yes, hallelujah, hallelujah, because I can't stand these buses that just, you look behind the bus, right, the exhaust pipe, and there's black smoke blowing out everywhere. Same thing with trucks. But literally, half the time you see these buses, there's no one even on the things. I mean, I don't know about you or what your country is, your city, but here in Melbourne, I rarely see people on these buses, and you can't have your windows open. Otherwise, you're just breathing in these cancerous fumes. It's crazy. Anyway, Germany. These numbers are for Germany, which is what's got to be alarming these German automakers. They're losing market share in their own market. Now, the irony is here, I've probably read, I don't know, this is embarrassing to admit this, but hundreds and hundreds of comments on different websites saying how Tesla's not doing well in Europe. That's what people are convinced. They're literally convinced Tesla is not doing well in Europe, and that's a significant concern for the company. And that's one reason their share price is going to collapse and crash this year. I mean, I'm talking about experts as well writing this stuff. Experts on so-called experts on Seeking Alpha, where you've got to pay a subscription to read this kind of nonsense. Now, when you actually look at the numbers, they tell a very different story. And numbers are what matters. Opinions, we all have an opinion, don't we? But I think really the numbers are what tell us the actual truth of what's going on. On average, legacy German auto sales are down by 30% over the past 3 years. Here's the numbers. For the same quarter, for the first quarter of 2019, in comparison to the first quarter of 2022, Tesla's sales increased in Germany by 300%. Now, remember, this is before they started really even selling vehicles out of their gigafactory in Berlin. So these numbers will be very different in 2023 and obviously much different again in 2024. However, over that 3-year period, comparing first quarter of 2019 to 2022 first quarter, Tesla was up 300%. What about Audi? I mean, Germans love Audi, don't they? I mean, it's a German brand. They must love Audi. Well, Audi sales were down 30%. BMW down only 19.6%. It appears as though they're actually one of the winners in this scenario. Dacia down 15.8%. Ford down 56%. Hyundai down 21%. Kia flat. They won, clearly, did very well just to hold on to some market share. Mercedes down 25.9%. Opel down 38.5%. Porsche were the one winner. They were up 34.5%. Now, the interesting thing here with Porsche is, right, that even though, well, on a purely numbers figures, they don't sell that many EVs, but they don't sell that many cars either. When you think about it, though, they sell the Taycan, right? The Porsche Taycan is selling up a storm, considering the price of the model, the market that it's in, ultra luxury market. There's not a lot of cars sold in that ultra luxury market, and especially not sedans, which is what the Porsche Taycan is. But even then, because such a large percentage of all vehicles of Porsche sell are electric now because people want the Taycan, they've been able to increase their market share and sell more cars. So they've won. And that's what it came down to, electrifying one of their main models. Renault down 39%. Seat down 1.3%. Skoda down 28%. Volkswagen down 31.5%. Now remember, only about 5% of all of Volkswagen's cars sold last year were electric. So in spite of the fact that they are trying to electrify their vehicles, it's still only a very small number of their vehicles that are currently sold as electric cars. For example, in many countries around the world, including Australia, you can't buy any electric cars from Volkswagen, period. So overall, car sales in Germany are down 27.5% over that 3-year period. If we compare that same quarter in 2019 to the same first quarter in 2022, the decrease is 29%. Yet Tesla's up 300%. And many of the world's biggest legacy automakers are really struggling right now. Now, this data was actually provided by a Twitter account called AEONDE. Now, we also have some numbers from some other big legacy auto companies. Alfa Romeo down 15.9%. Citroen down 19%. And I'll pause the video here so that you can see some of the numbers in case you're interested in seeing how your favorite brand is going. So the question is here, where will we be in a year from now, first quarter next year? Well, I think Volkswagen will be selling a lot more electric cars and their market share may start to grow. However, the chip shortages for some reason do appear to be affecting, well, for reasons I've outlined in various videos, in fact, affecting legacy auto a lot more than they're affecting Tesla and Chinese automakers. However, facts are facts. Tesla is ramping up production at their gigafactory in Berlin. So I believe that that number of 300% may actually increase by the time we get to the first quarter of next year. Thanks for watching. I hope you've learned something valuable from this video. Have a great day and I'll see you again on the next one. Bye-bye.